Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
Let the bass kick.
Think about it. 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 Think about it.
rise for the West Boca Raton Community High School class of 2025.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2025 West Boca Raton Community High School Commencement Ceremony. I am your principal, Edmund Capitano. Thank you for joining us to help celebrate this wonderful class. Now I invite you to remove your hats and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance by West Boca Senior Gianna Sethi.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please remain standing for the performance of the national anthem by our West Boca Raton Vanguard, led by Mr. Larry Shane, and chorus, led by Miss Brandy Edwards-Moore. Please be seated. The West Boca Raton Choral Department will now be performing I Am Still Your Dreamer by Pink Sebra.
Carried me high place deep in my heart that will stay. So when I see the open sky, I will choose to fly. I am still your
Congratulations to all of you that made this class so very special. At this time, I wish to recognize our honored guests on stage today. Our Superintendent of the School District of Palm Beach County, Mr. Michael J. Burke. Palm Beach County School Board Chair, Ms. Karen Brill. Our District 5 School Board Member, Ms. Gloria Branch. General Counsel, Ms. Shantoya Bernard. Chief of Strategic Communication and Engagement, Mr. Sean Cooley. Chief of Facilities Management, Mr. David Dolan. Chief of Human Resources, Mr. Tim Kubrick. And from the Best Foot Forward Foundation, Ms. Debbie Ellman and Ms. Donna Biazzi. I especially want to thank our South Area Leadership Team, South Regional Superintendent Dr. Rachel Capitano. South Regional High School Instructional Superintendent, Dr. Anthony Lockhart. And South Regional Elementary Instructional Superintendent, Alicia Steiger. It truly takes a village to raise a child. I also wish to thank all our feeder school principals that are joining us today. Principal of Coral Sunset Elementary, Miss Shonda Garvin Shaw. Principal of Sandpiper Shore Elementary, Miss Monique Coyle. Principal of Sunrise Park Elementary, Miss Christian Menschel. Principal of Water's Edge Elementary, Miss Lyndon Codling. Principal of Don Estridge High-Tech Middle School, Dr. Joshua Davidow. Principal of Eagles Landing Middle School, Mr. Dominic Rosati. And of course, a special thank you goes out to all the parents, guardians, grandparents, and families that helped this wonderful seniors reach these beautiful milestones in their lives. They could not have done it without you. Students, please give them a big round of applause. And finally, I'd like to thank the West Boca Raton Community High School faculty and staff for guiding and educating these seniors into the future leaders of tomorrow. It takes a special person to be a teacher and a caregiver. It is with both excitement and sorrow that we say goodbye to longtime mathematics teacher, Mr. Ronald Hoyt, as well as one of our beloved members of the West Boca Raton Community High School family, Mr. Carlos Alvarez, who are both beginning a new chapter in their life called retirement. Ron and Carlos, we wish you all the best. And now, as superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, Mr. Michael Burke is passionate about supporting academic excellence and paving the way to postgraduate success for our district's 170,000 students who attend 182 schools. Mr. Burke has dedicated more than 3 decades to the public education in Florida, including more than 27 years of service to the students and families of Palm Beach County. It is my honor to welcome a leader who believes in the potential of every graduate. Please join me in welcoming the Superintendent of School District of Palm Beach County, Mr. Michael Burke.
Congratulations, West Boca High School class of 2025. It is your time to thrive. Parents, family, friends, and district colleagues, please join me in a huge round of applause for these amazing graduates. All right. Go Bulls. You guys had a big year at West Boca. Not only are you brilliant students, but you are the new home of the 6A state football champs. So congratulations. We're proud of you. I've been bragging to all the other superintendents across the state. And it is an honor to serve as your superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County and to be a small part of this important ceremony. I feel a special connection to this class. You see, I became superintendent about the same time you all became high school freshmen. And now, 4 years later, you are seniors about to graduate, and I am starting to qualify for senior citizen discounts. So not too shabby, right? And for our graduates, it probably seems like it took a long time to reach this important milestone in your life. 13 years of formal education, including kindergarten. But for your parents with us today, I bet it feels like those 13 years flew by pretty fast. The older I get, the faster time seems to move by. And the last thing I want to do this afternoon is waste your time, so I'll try to be brief with my remarks. Class of 2025, time is your most valuable asset. Much more valuable than money. Unlike money, you can't earn or replenish the time you've used. Every second that passes is time you've spent and can't get back. I graduated high school in 1985, or as you might say, back in the 1900s. And coincidentally, that was the same year the movie Back to the Future came out. I hope you remember this classic movie. It's hard to believe it's been 40 years. But in the movie, high school student Marty McFly goes back 30 years in time, and his interaction with his parents has a profound impact on his future life and family. It shows us how even seemingly small decisions in the past can have significant consequences in the future. The decisions you make and how you choose to spend your time over the next 4 years will likely impact the quality of your life for the next 40 years. Think about it. You are entering a critical period in your life, so be mindful of the decisions you make. Ask yourself, is this decision going to help me or hurt me achieve my goals? There will be countless decisions to make in the years ahead, and please always be sure to consider the consequences and do what you know deep down will be good for you. Your graduation today is a major life accomplishment, so enjoy it. Celebrate with friends and family. We are all proud of you. Think about all the people who have helped you reach the stage today. Your parents, family, friends, teachers, counselors, coaches, mentors, and school administrators. Graduates, would you do me a favor and please show them your appreciation with a big round of applause? Nice. That's the power of love right there for my Back to the Future fans. As superintendent, I also want to thank Palm Beach County for always supporting our schools. Whether that's on the ballot, in the classroom, or in the community, you have my deepest thanks. Now tomorrow, graduates, when the parties are over, it's time to get to work on your next major life goal. Do not delay. Don't ghost your goals. Or as you might say, don't be delulu. Spend your time, energy, and attention on working towards your next big accomplishment. You went to school to learn. Remember, ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Reading, writing, and arithmetic are the branches of the learning tree. So keep climbing and make learning new things a lifelong pursuit. Further your education by going to college, serving your country in the military, obtaining technical education, or acquiring skills and certifications on the job. These are all good options, and you can do more than one. What's important is you continue on an educational path that helps you reach the life you want for yourself. Class of 2025, the future is not something that happens to you, it's something you create. And you have the vision, you have the tools, and now you have a high school diploma, so it's time for everyone to let you cook. And as you begin your careers, remember that your time is valuable, and so is what you earn. Make investing in your future a habit. Pay yourself first and save a little each paycheck. Trust me, if you do this for the next 30 or 40 years, you'll be glad you did. Graduates, you are the future. Cherish this moment, learn from the past, and invest wisely in the time that lies before you. On behalf of Ms. Gloria Branch, your school board member, our board chair, Karen Brill, and the entire school board, congratulations. We are proud of you, and we wish you all the best in life. And now I'm going to leave you with this video and a little trip down memory lane. Thank you.
ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. All simple as
Thank you so much, Mr. Burke, and for that wonderful video treat. And now I have the honor of recognizing some of our outstanding seniors. I would like to welcome to the podium Senior Class President Chloe Magna. She is the daughter of Suzette Abrams and Michelle Magna. Chloe will be attending Florida International University with a major in health sciences. Chloe, take it away.
Good afternoon, families, friends, and faculty. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for the West Boca Raton High School class of 2025. I'm Chloe Manigat, and I'm proud to say that I have served as this year's senior class president. I would first like to take a second and thank all the people who have gotten me through these years. My incredible teachers, guidance counselors, and sponsors, Ms. Machado, Ms. Conniff, Ms. Graham, and Ms. Borabito, as well as my family and the people who I wouldn't be here without, my mom and my dad, who I owe everything to and have sacrificed everything for me to be here where I am today. Lastly, I would like to thank my fellow seniors who have chosen me to represent you this year. Congratulations to every senior that's made it to this incredible milestone. I would like to mention how proud I am of all of you for making it through this journey of high school. For some of us, the end of this journey has arrived too soon, and for others, it couldn't have come soon enough. But alas, we counted the days for this moment right here. While writing this speech, it caused me to reflect on our time here at West Boca. From being thrown into high school fresh from COVID as freshmen, skipping class to watch the FIFA World Cup as sophomores, and the long, dreadful days of studying to impress college as junior year. And who can forget our football team winning state championships and bringing a trophy to West Boca for our senior year? I hope you can look back and cherish your time in high school as much as I did, and that you could take your experience here and all the things that you learned and apply them to your own path of achieving greatness. As the saying goes, life is a journey, not a destination. When you walk out these doors and enter the real world, remember that everyone is on their own path. Some people in this room will have to do things others will never have to. Some will experience certain pleasures and pains, others won't. That's just life. But just know that it doesn't have to set you back from reaching your full potential. There's no such thing as being behind in life. There's no readiness to learn something new. There's no readiness to settle down, to move out, or to start your own family. There's no readiness to start working, and there's no readiness to graduate. Life isn't a series of boxes that you need to check. Do things at your own pace. So if you need to slow down and take a breath, just know that's completely okay. Today marks the beginning of our next chapter. So from this day forward, remember to live every moment presently and not take anything for granted. In the wise words of Robin Williams, Carpe diem, seize the day, boys, make your lives extraordinary. Congratulations again to the class of 25. Thank you.
Now I would like to welcome the student body president, Ms. Brianna Velez. She is the daughter of Juan Carlos and Claudia Velez. She is attending the University of Central Florida with a major in health sciences. Brianna has a 4.31 HPA and a 3.47 GPA. Congratulations, Brianna.
Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. It's truly an honor and a privilege to speak to you all today. When I was about 8 years old, I was introduced to the sweet genre of jazz. As the years went by, my love for jazz only deepened. Eventually, I visited New Orleans and stepped into a jazz club on Frenchmen Street. The band played on an elevated stage as the bass vibrated through the floor. I felt like I had found something that calms me, something that allowed me to stop for a second and live in the moment. The jazz I heard that night became a rhythm I would carry with me forever. Jazz radio was the soundtrack to my every morning drive. I was inspired by musicians like John Coltrane and Chet Baker. These artists evoke a sense of wonder in their lyrics. Although they're primarily lyricless, it allowed me to take on whatever meaning I chose. It would fuel a certain passion in my heart that would make me smile, to start my day with a reason to be kind. It gave me a desire to open up and be outgoing. As high school went along, classes got harder, exams got longer, and our lives started to get more serious. The constant expectation to be perfect can be so overwhelming. There are moments in our lives when we seem to lose our rhythm. That's when I implore you to find your inner jazz. Something that allows you to reset, something that makes you happy, something that brings you joy. It might take a little bit to find it, but it's there. You just need to look for it. In life, there aren't many things that are guaranteed, but one thing we all deserve is something or someone that makes life a little bit easier. Chase what makes your heart feel full. You will find it, and when you do, it'll be everything. Lastly, I'd like to thank my friends for all the memories I'll cherish for the rest of my life, my teachers for always believing in me, my boyfriend for always brightening my day, and most importantly, I would like to thank my mom and my dad. I love you guys so, so much, and I'm forever grateful for everything you've done for me. Class of 2025, congratulations. We finally did it. As Audrey Hepburn once said, in gratitude and love, I end. You've truly been a friend. Thank you.
Next, I would like to welcome to the podium salutatorian for the class of 2025, Miss Alexa Mushlin. She is the daughter of Jessica and Alan Mushlin. She will be attending the University of Florida with a major in political sciences with a pre-law track. Alexa has a HPA of 5.50 and a 3.95 GPA. Congratulations, Alexa.
Good afternoon, class of 2025. Today is a celebration, not just of what we'd achieved, but of the people and the moments that brought us here. I would like to thank all the wonderful coaches, teachers, and administrators who have supported me in all my endeavors. To my mom and dad for providing me with every opportunity to thrive in life. Thank you. I'm eternally grateful to have you as my parents. No words can describe my appreciation for all you have done for me. And now, I want to tell you about someone unexpected, someone who reminded me of the power of curiosity. The summer before my freshman year, I was running on the Boston College Reservoir when I noticed a man sitting on a wooden bench, completely absorbed in a time-worn book and a chalkboard. I was intrigued. I asked him what he was doing. He introduced himself as Dan and taught me about some ancient calculator thing called a slide rule. Before I knew it, we were deep in conversation about integral calculus and philosophical questions about the universe. His passion and interest for learning was contagious. It lit a spark in me, a spark of curiosity I didn't realize I'd been missing. That school year, I went further than just learning the what. I wanted to know the how and the why. I'd fall down rabbit holes on medieval medicine or Ottoman trade routes. It was like Dan had left a little question mark in my brain I was now determined to answer. For the next 3 summers, I found Dan on that same wooden bench at the reservoir. He taught me about light years, philosophers, and planetary motion, leaving me with the feeling that I could find the answer to any question if I just put forth the effort. Now I reflect on how far I've come, exploring topics to a degree I never would have just 4 years before. The last time we spoke, I emailed him an article. His response was lengthy, but his final words stayed with me. Don't ever let grades or schooling distract you from learning. Graduates, we are stepping into a world that often tells us to chase achievements, titles, or numbers, but Dan reminded me, and I hope I can remind you, that sometimes the most meaningful learning happens when we're not being graded, when we're just being curious, when we ask why, and then we go find the answer. As we leave this chapter behind, don't lose that spark. Don't stop asking questions, exploring ideas, or having conversations that surprise you. Be curious, even when it's easier not to be, because learning doesn't just come from textbooks. Sometimes it comes from a random man on a bench with a chalkboard and a very questionable amount of free time. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2025.
And finally, please welcome to the podium, West Boca Raton Community High School class of 2025 valedictorian Conrad Hillier. Conrad is the son of Mark and Claire Hillier. He will be attending the University of Florida with a major in finance chemistry. Conrad has a 5.5 HPA and a perfect 4.0 GPA. Conrad, we are very proud of your accomplishments. Conrad, where's your speech?
I think that was it. Thank you, Mr. Capitano. And thank you to every speaker for their inspirational speeches. Class of 2025, I'm proud of us all. We made it. Your presence here alone stands witness to your hard work. In September of 1962, John F. Kennedy spoke to a similar crowd, at Rice University, where he famously stated, "We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard." Since my first day at West Boca, I've carried this quote with me as a source of inspiration to propel me forward. We all like to look to role models like JFK. They inspire us to think. Right now, we need to be thinkers. In a world of AI, my grandfather says the thinkers will always have a place. We live in a world where we can map landscapes into virtual realities that are not only dreams, but possibilities. Technology has allowed efficiencies at a greater scale than ever before, diminishing the 9-to-5 lifestyle and putting workers back at home. Information has never been more accessible night and day. This time we live in does not deny the need to think, but rather encourages it. NASA believes the first people to land on Mars are in high school right now. West Boca is a leader in this new frontier. Our classmates are now certified in drones similar to technology NASA uses. We have a student graduating from the 10th grade. We even have state champions. Every single person in this room was a part of the legacy of class of 2025. But as the late Kobe Bryant noted, job's not finished. In the coming years, you will be tested like never before, not just by professors, but by each other. I would like to introduce some of the people that made this possible for me. Drake and Tristan, my brothers. I think especially for the times I was able to just go out and sling a football around with them. We have a brotherhood that will last more than our lifetimes. I'd like to thank my parents, Mark and Claire, and my grandparents for all their support along the way. Thank you to my girlfriend Genesis for the laughs and love of our companionship. I want to thank all of our excellent West Boca teachers, guidance counselors, and the administration, especially the janitors and lunch ladies. A quick but important thank you to Ms. Jax and Dr. B for making class fun. Finally, I'd like to thank Coach Fine, Ms. Donovan, and Ms. Jacobowitz for keeping my motivation up during senior year when it couldn't be more. Class of 2025, let's go forth and do the work. Pick your path not because it is easy, but because it is hard. Challenge yourself to be your best. The future is ours, because what are thoughts without actions? Thank you, go Bulls.
Excellent. Thank you, Conrad, and to all our speakers. Good afternoon, students, families, faculty, and friends. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today as principal of West Boca Raton Community High School to celebrate a class unlike any other, our phenomenal, unforgettable class of 2025. Today is a moment of pride, reflection, and joy. As I look out at all of you in your caps and gowns, I don't just see graduates, I see champions. I see artists, scholars, performers, and leaders who have left a permanent mark on this campus and who are more than ready to make their mark on the world. Let's take a moment to celebrate just a few of the incredible accomplishments of the class of 2025. Class of 2025, you are 6A state champions in football, a title earned through grit, teamwork, and countless hours of hard work. You brought the energy, the fight, the pride of West Boca to every game, and you brought home the trophy, and make no mistake, you made history. Among you also sits our female two-time state champion in bowling. A reminder that excellence isn't confined to one field. It shows up in every corner of the school. The 2025 West Boca Vanguard earned superior ratings once again in performances, filling our halls, stadiums, and hearts with music and unity. You gave us rhythm in times of celebration and strength in moments of reflection. Our national national debate finalist, reminded us all of the powers of words, convictions, and standing tall with integrity and logic in a world that desperately needs thoughtful voices. And these are just a few of the many achievements you racked up. Honestly, there are too many to list, and I mean that with admiration. You didn't just go through high school, you owned it. But beyond the trophies and the accolades earned, what defines this class is your heart. You supported each other through the challenges, through the uncertainty, and through the moments where the path wasn't always clear. You lifted each other up. You showed up for your school and for each other, and you never stopped believing in what you could achieve together. You are resilient, you are compassionate, and you are ready. Graduates, you now step forward into a world that is as complex as it is full of promise. A world that needs your spirit, the same spirit that brought home the championships, earned standing ovations, and carried the school through the highs and lows. Hold on to your West Boca roots. Carry forward the pride, the lessons, and the laughter. And always remember, you are a part of our family, one that will always welcome you home. To the class of 2025, thank you for your legacy, your light, and the many ways you made West Boca a better place. I am, and I mean this, you know this, I am beyond proud of you. You've earned this moment, and I know the best is yet to come. Congratulations. Now go lead, go serve, go dream, and charge on. Horns up, West Boca. Go Bulls. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Row one, please rise.
Conrad Hillier. Alexa Mushlin. Camila Valdez. Ashley Pia. Addison Doherty. Max Feldman. Rebecca Monlavad. Layla Milos. Julian Petrosky. Abigail Tokasevic. Sophie Zalamar. Sabrina Cardozo Macedo. Alexandra Maria Favela. Nadezhda Skolnikova. Francesca Ramirez. Daniel Paul Singer. Charlie Shan. Rebecca Levine. Aisha Shafique. Lauren Dana Kavanaugh. Brianna Velez. Ashley Klein. Reese Peleg. Isabella Tovar. Geraldine Milan. Chloe Manigat. Jackson Ross. Sofia Cardona Rivas. Sarah Padron. Alexia Erica Goldhammer. Gabriel Fernando Pacheco. Sydney Elkin. Charles Hansen. Connor James Lehman. Ivana Marrero Guillen. Julia Martins. Jack O'Halloran. Adriano Rossi.
Riley Kate Salerno. Gianna Sethi. Timur Abzaval. Alejandro Acosta. Benjamin Adams. Juana Geary. Maya Atkins. Nicole Al-Arkan. Brooklyn Aldridge. Navia Claire Hudson Albert. Shantae Bell Alexis. Sahara Alpugan. Samantha Alves de Souza.
Reem Al-Saidi.
Oh, he said go. Gianna Amira. Nicole Andrada. Walkinson Dominic and Friede. Anthony Angeline. Mark Angstrom. Isabel Antal. Julian Anazola Cherez. Monica Anna Cherry. Joseph Arulo. Isaac Lima.
Arancia Aravello.
Michelle Bambarin. Alyssa Bergdahl. Bethany Bressett. Faith Brune. Theophilus Cortez Buford. Alexa Cornwall. Julia Alves de Oliveira. Catalina Galenas. Madison Gorham.
Shiva Bela Hain. Anna Julia Argenton. Isabella Aricchio. Alara Aiden. David Bellardi. Nicholas Bakasha. Vadim Baditsky. Cruz David Beza. Layali Baker. Nina Baloo. Alex Baloshian. Aaron Barazani. Luann Barbosa. Rafaela Bardaggi. Nicholas Bardales. Ariana Barrett. Aiden Barrett. Julia Basinilonova. Leabella Batista. Annabelle Bauer. Shay Bayerman. Sylvie Beckerman. Olivia Bahar. Amaya Bell. Sarah Fernandez Beluzo. Lior Benaroya. Rebecca Bennett. Jada Nicole Johnson. Sophia Libyan. Lauren Lockwood. Abigail Michelle. Ariana Hallie Moyes. Diego Santos. Sarah Senior. Sabrina Silme.
João Pedro Souza.
Cheyenne L. Stanley. Sydney A. Wells. Noah Solar. Timothy Patrick Birmingham. Eric Barrios. Alexandra Birch. Sophia Rose Biggs. Caden Balata. Callum Birch. Jacob Birnbaum. Emma Bleh. Angelica Blemiger. Blake Bawaginski. Landon Bowling. Hendrix Bonner. Adam Bosers. Barbara Botello Andrade. Tristan Bauta. Maria Boko. Jessica Brad. Gabriel Bragra Granifo. Barbara Bragg. Danica Brandow. Cami Bristow. Kendall Jean Brock. David Brown. Jake Brusselauer, Aaron Briere, Luke Briere, Malia Buford, Marlon Bui, Zara Renee Burnett, Isabella Buscalia, Isabella Cabral, Nicholas Cadiena, Rafael Caetano, Kaidon Kaysen, Valentina Calorina, Trace Campbell, Isabella Canalasi Tabosa, Maria Clara B. Cantero,
Nina Capocha, Sebastián Francesco Capirolo, Sarah Rebecca Caras, Leonardo Casanova, Ryan Casimer, Maria Castillo, David Castro Pereira, Melanie Cato, Juliet Alexandra Cavanaugh, Kristen Elizabeth Cavanaugh, Jonathan Searcy, Skylar Chamberlain, Nathan James Chapman, Angeline Sherrill, Meg Chatterjee, Wesley Sherry, Christina Chile, Asrita Chilukuri, Azaliz Zazil Chin, Joshua Chinchilla, Imahni Christopher, Kathleen Chow Chow, Tyler Joshua Cloutier, Jordan Cohen, Juan Cordova, Nicholas Corey, sorry. All right. Julia Correa dos Santos, Isabela Couto, Ivan Marcus Cruz, Isi Cruz Romero, Domenica Cuadra, Valentina Cuadra, Gabriela Cuadrado, Toder Cubrilo, Jason Cuduji, Leandra Cueto, Micaela Cutrera, Andrew da Silva, Gabriela Ferraz da Silva, Nicole Roldão da Silva, Jeremy Dadian, Leonardo D'Amico, Lacar Constantine Davis, Marcus Davis, Eduardo de Castro Vadim, María Luisa de Moraes, Camila Brina de Paula, Enzo de Paula, Thales de Paula, Olivia de Falco, María Clara de Grande, Alessandra de Luca, Jean Lucas de Neus, John de Stefano, Saglin Testi, Raisa Díaz, Angelina Rose Díaz, Ana Gabriela Díaz Brusual, Alexandra Nathan Diego, Inés Dobsky, Mauro Dobsky, Sebastián Dobsky, Christina Dorning, Gavin Donnelly, Paige Dudley, Gian Claudio Duran, Taisha Diatkevich, Alan James Earnhardt, Andrew Elzer, Rochelle Epres, Gabriela Reese Estabrook, Rebecca Estoril, Victor Eusebio Juan, Amson Exantus, Juliana Cardosa Faga, Ryan Farrar, Jasmine Faiziev, Julia Duarte Félix, María Victoria Félix, Cami Laijing Feng, Madeleine Ferguson, Daniel Fernández dos Santos, Brianna Mercedes Fernández, Mía Victoria Fernández Becerra, Lucas Sebastián Fernández Barbosa, Esther Figueiredo, Harrison Douglas Fila, Jasmine Fine, Mason Alec Feynman, Sydney Ryan Fish, Keelan S. Flay, Noah Florentine, Julia Florian Rodriguez, Enia Foster, Ashley Fragoso, Rafael Franco, Nicole Suarez Franklin, Luan Freitas, Elad Friedman, Nicolás Gaitán, Hannah Rita Galantay, Mia Gamak Clark, Aiden Garber, David Santiago García, Emanuel Garrido, Gavin Garver, Felipe Gasca Franco, Marnie Leila Gas, Dylan Gaynor, Ariel Reese Glantz, Lily Goldman, Angelica Jade Combos, Michael Gonzalez, Ernesto González Bermúdez, Gianna Gabriel González, sorry, Jada Gordon, William Granados, Nathan Tomás Griñas, Amanda Grossman, Felipe Guerreiro, Cynthia Guzmán Nino, Ariane Halls, Nadat Hansi, Anthony Richard Harrison, Brandy Renee Harry, Aria Hendricks, Rachel Sidney Hertman, Katie Hernandez, Ava Joy Hernandez, Hillary Hernandez, Maria Hernandez, Gavin Hoy, Mason Walker Hilston, Lily Hirsch, Melanie Rodriguez Hugh, Anastasia Hlinska, Vesa Vasilovki Hlinsky, Ariana Jayla Hofat, Lester Renee Hooker, George Huang, Nicholas Mark Hutchings, Kayla Hewin Butt Winford, Leia Yasenza, Juliette Cecilia Ibañez, Menya Ibrahim, Maimuna Idris, Natasha Intampaya, Ryan Joe Evansau, Nicholas Jacober, Mariana Jaramillo, Brianna Callahan Jarswaski, Madeline Johnson Asensio, Evangeline Lily Joseph, Valerie Joy, Adi Kasu. Go ahead, sorry, go ahead.
Laura Kalianku, Su-Ting Gao, Patterson Kelly, Benjamin Kelman, Azaria Kendig, Boyer Kennedy, Alexa Keystone, Aiden Kahn, Jacob Kimbrell, Sebastian Kirkland, Hannah Klasfeld, Raquel Klein, Gabriel Koffler, Chloe Konasek, Raya Kriva, Amanda Kraus, Nahira Kulkarni, Julia Kazemchik, Donnie Lamb, Lottie Lamore, Daniela Lara, Cassidy Laudano, Vicky Lawton, Amelia Ledesma, Olivia Leday, Samantha Leaner, Madison Liner, Natalie Lascano, Emily Leswing, Edwin Lee, Sophie Lee, Paige Lilick, Amanda Lima, Roy Lynn, Isadora Lorette, Rebecca Lopes, Laura Lopez Melkovich, Mark Sanch Lourdes, Jerry Lubag, Alyssa Luces, Ivan Lukashev, Addison Lupton, Emily Magaletti, Felix Manching Quintero,
Miley Cochillo Maya.
Isabella Manrique, Hunter Martin, Alexander Martinez, Isabel Martins, Renato Martins, David Mason, Anna Mata, Federico Matus, Giselle Matias, Carlos Mayor, Riley McCarthy, Janelle McDonald, Natalie McGovern, Alexandra McIntosh, Sophia Mello, Ian Mendez, Mishka Mendez, Valentina Mendez Arango, Alyssa Miglarino, Genesis Meralda Garcia, Ty Mobley, Luisa Masalam, Aiden Mokdad, Nicholas Morales, Isabella Morio, Brianna Morgan, Emma Mataram, Saman Muhammad, Jose Munatones, Berlin Munoz, Jacob Munoz, Haley Nieves, Natalie Norick,
Isabella Norori. Nicholas Nova.
Peyton Oakley, Sebastian Ochoa, Harley Olivier, Riley O'Neill, Pietra Ornella, Ariella Orozco, Clamaco Otero, Morgan Overby, Alexander Overfelt,
Sophie Padilla Recarte.
Kanan Pamblanco, Luis Pancorbo, Andrea Paralitici, Matthew Parado, William Parsons, Gianna Pascacello, Om Patel, Gianna Patella, Dhruv Pathak, Haley Peck,
Anthony Daniel Peña. Marianne Peña.
Heitor Pereira, Madeline Phillips,
Mariana Picasso Bringas. Isadora Pires.
Justin Pombar, Angelina Poncel, Stephanie Popa, Adriel Porto, Anushka Posner, Rachel Powers, Enzo Prado Garcia, Anthony Prince, Corinne Pine,
Nicolás Quevedo. Julian Miguel Quiroz.
Tyler Ratty, Miles Raphael, Miranda Ramirez,
Isabela Ramos.
Renata Ramos de Mello, Rebecca Raymond, Ithamar Raymond, Sophia Raza, Abby Coutre, Emily Rebus, Beatrice Ribeiro, John Ribeiro, Nicholas Rios, Cassandra Rivera, Chase Ritzy, Brandon Roach, Clara Roberto, Ian Robledo, Reza Rocha, Melissa Rodriguez, Anderson Rodriguez, Dariana Rodriguez, Steven Rodriguez, Jake Rogers, Lucero Rojas, Shaveki Romius, Lisa Rodriguez, April Rung, Jelani Restrepo,
Emily Ross,
Claudia Rui,
Coralie Racine, Jenna Sade, Atsine Salazar Vargas, Brianna Salcedo, Julie Saltz, Etienne Salam, Christina Samoya Batris,
Asher Asper Sanchez, Yareni Siboni Sanchez,
Maria Fernanda Santiago, Michaela Sky Santiago,
Manuela Santiago Gorgonio G. Suauza,
Julius Walter Santos, Chelsea Anaya Savur, Weston Abram Chaynick, Brooke Shell, Finian Shearer, Anthony Sabelli, Jadon Scott, Elias Serrano, Paulina Sharova. Pick that up. Thanks. Maurice Sharbi, Jonas Sharifi, Annabella Shockley, Gilly Schwartzer, Isabella Sakuro, Dylan Siegel, Sophia Sierra, Daniel Alexander Silva, Daniel Machado Silva, Sarah Bruni Silva, Jonathan Shea, Livia Ferreira Silva, Ariani Samora Gruppi, Alexander Sims, Lily Slater, Angelina Slayton, Ajani Smith, Sydney Smith, Mariah Snyder, Chloe Solomon, Yasmin Souza, Manuela Valente Souza, Emma Spielman, Alexandra Spikes, Lillian Spikes, Jordan Spitz, Shayna Stanfield, Donovan Stanley, Tori Stark, Brianna Starler, Maya Stein, Drew Stevens, Sierra Stern, Victoria Stern, Drake Odin Stone, Ryan Stone, Benjamin Sturm, Drew Sukoff, Ethan Sussman, Justin Swab, Sean Swales, Sophia Swanner, Xavier Swanwick, Julia Stockfizz, Tatiana Talibert, Justin Tanner, Omar Tausi, Rihanna Taylor,
Lisa Fernandes Teixeira,
Catherine Thite, Noah Tinoco, Elena Toth, Juliet Tovar, Devin Trotto, Aaliyah Trujillo, Madeline Trumbo, Alera Trural, Delara Trural, Shrenika Turlipathy, Casey Turner, Isabella Turner, Mia Turner, Anna Uchoa, Sarah Elizabeth Uri, Gavino Vaca, Melissa Venezuela Hilario, Jaliana Valerio, Nolan Van Tall, Vicente Vasquez, Luigi Vecchiato, Maddox Xavier Vega, Daniela Valadia.
Say it. No.
Jeffrey Vestal, Matthew Vincentini, Anna Vieira Mota, Vitor Hugo Vigarina dos Reis,
Mia Vilches Felgali.
Asen Viada, Brianna Valon, Camila Sofia Volts, Dylan Valinsky, Augusto Vulgaris, Jordan Walters, Jessica Washburn, Olivier Washington, Madison Wazalowski,
Nicole Sofia Bernal.
Marley Waters, Emily Watson, Maxwell Weinstein, Devin Williams, Jacoby Williams, Paige Worth, Zoe Wright,
Celia Yale Estrada Aranazanes.
Ardahan Yuxel,
Paula Salamar.
Michael Zabib, Emily Zolman,
And now, seniors, please stand. At this time, it is my honor and privilege to present the West Boca Raton Community High School class of 2025. You have met the requirements that have been established by the Board of Education and the state of Florida. Please move your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2025.